Hi Hayden. As I told you, I'll try and do up a clip for you, and I have. I'm actually looking at your forehand re-entry, and the important thing with a re-entry is the lead up, of course, to your bottom turn, and making sure you get nice and low and lean into the rail, the inside rail. If we look at our model as he starts off here, basically, his leading arm, or his inside arm towards his, closest to the white water, is actually leaning over and actually touching the white water. Yours is just there, and you haven't got quite enough lean here, so that the energy that you store in your body, you probably need to be leant over just a little bit, further like that. If you look at our model, if I was looking at it at the right angle, I could probably see that the model has a really bent back compared to yours. He's leaning right over towards the water to touch the water. The idea here is if you lean and you lean towards the water and touch the water, you get yourself into this compressed position, and that compressed position, it's like storing energy, and it's like you're storing that energy waiting to release, and as soon as you release, that allows you to get nice and high and tight, which is the next thing I'm going to look at, is basically getting you high above the lip line when you hit your re-entry. So I'll just play it through at slow motion. You can have a look at what we're talking about. So your bottom turn compared to his, here he goes straight up here. If I pause it there is his board, and you can see probably that much of it's above the lip line. If I look at yours, there's the angle of yours. So if I look at the angles, I draw the angle in here. That's a fairly steep angle. Your angle, if I bring it in here, is a lot smaller angle than his. And also the other thing that is important is the amount of board that's above the lip line. So if that's the lip line there, you can see that he has quite a considerable amount of board above the lip line. If I take that and have a look at that, he's got that much above the lip line. You've got that much above the lip line. If we can even draw it, not much anyway, above the lip line. So that's a glaring mistake in your technique to begin with. So the angle at which you present your board above the lip line is going to really help you come back out of the turn, and that's the problem with this. If we move through, I'll go through slow-mo again, and you can see what happens here. The important thing here is to finish your turn by squaring up to the beach. And if we look at our model, his surfboard is facing back down here somewhere. It's a bad drawing. Anyway, yours is at the angle down here somewhere. Because of that, what happens is you end up probably grabbing a bit of rail or digging a nose and falling, whereas this guy comes down, basically completes a really nice second bottom turn from a deep position. Where am I? Here we go. From a deep position, and allows him to come back up here, whereas you come down here. There, you're not really giving yourself an option. You're not deep. You should be back in here, and that's where your bottom turn should be. And so those differences are really important in making sure that you're doing a quality re-entry. So I'll just play it through and give you an idea of what happens here. So do you see that? You dig a nose, grab a bit of a rail, consequently you fall off, whereas our model's ready to get another manoeuvre in. So I'll get you back to the start, you and the model, and I'll just run it through one more time slow-mo and see if you can see these things we've been thinking about. So we're looking at forehand re-entry, and let me just play it through slow motion. Okay, have a look at the angle at which he hits the top of the lip, how much board's above the lip line, and then how he projects through his turn. Your body shape wasn't too bad actually coming out of the turn, which is really good. So that's all I've got to say. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you soon.